Good morning, everyone. Running on pretty little sleep today. I went to bed at 12, woke up around 5, got out of bed around 5:20-ish, had some rice, had some kettle corn from Knoebels, and I head on over here. Start a glorious chest day. And my God, is it a depressing day today? Just solely due to the fact that the weekend was just phenomenal. Like a long weekend, good weekend with the lady. Knoebels was great. And then, honestly, Monday was a great day too. Saw a lot of people. So, just sad waking up early, getting to come here. Not the most ideal of situations, but it's a situation that I find myself in. So, try to make the most of it. And any anger that I do have, try putting it into the weights. So I push them a little harder. Because I know I went down to 75 last time I did incline dumbbell. However, I don't want to be a bitch today. So I grabbed the 80s like I normally do. And I only got 7, which is an 8. But at least it's still between that 6 to 8 rep range. So I'd say it's still optimal. So I'm going to start my second set here. And then after which, I'm going to try to get 8 reps. So let's see how that goes. Okay. I don't think I'll ever get over how tired you get from just picking up the weight. And as I normally say, don't make fun of me for getting into place. It's going to be an ugly little first motion, but just to make it easier on the joint so I could, use all my force properly for proper muscle growth. So let's get after it. Okay. Okay. Got my 8. Woo. I could have sworn I was doing 245s and like a 10 on this one. I don't know if it's the cut that's involved, but I was only able to get 6 reps the first 2 sets. And I don't know if this would be much of a difference because, it's a tester feeler one now, but I took the 10s off. So now it's just 245s for this last set. So see how many I could do. 6 wasn't bad, but I just want to see am I still getting 6 with just no 10s on? And if I am, then just leave the 10s on because that'd be more weight. But if I'm genuinely getting 2 to 3 more reps without it, then I think, just go back to just 245-pound plates. But we'll see how this one goes. Not exactly sure if it's been 2 minutes of rest. What I've been doing is I'll pick up my phone to scroll on TikTok a little bit. I'll be like, okay, it's 6:55 right now. At 6:58 or whatever, I'll start the set. So that's what I've been doing. But usually when it's time to record, I'll just finish my set, maybe drink some water, and then put the tripod right up and try to talk, as I figured, I'd probably talk for at least 1 minute-ish, give or take. But I'm just scared because I don't feel well rested, but let's get after it. Maybe I should just leave the 10s on. So I don't know if just one more rep is worth it. It might be more worth it to do the heavier weight. So I'll see how I'm feeling next chest day. Not that I ever do this with. No, next. I'll tell you guys about next clip because I've been talking too long, but I won't be with Darius next chest. Okay, so I wanted to do, some good old high to lows. However, the machine I would like to do them on is broken. The machine I like to do my cable crunches on has like a sticky side to it, so that wouldn't be ideal. I don't like going to the big cable machine because I feel I take up too much space to begin with if I use both, and then trying to record as well. Not trying to piss people off and get reported for being too vascular at the gym or something of that nature. So I figured I'd come over and do some dips. I got 9 on my first 2 sets. I want the belt, but still nowhere to be seen. So someone probably did steal it or whatever. And I'm not with Darius today, so can't use his. And speaking of Darius, I kind of mentioned it before, but today I believe I mentioned it. I'm not sure who I told exactly, but I think I mentioned it. But the one guy I used to work with at the restaurant, his name's Phil, and he has his own tiling business now. And I was talking to him on Mother's Day because his mom lives right across from the restaurant. And I was like talking to him, saying how like I suck at selling insurance. I don't really make a lot. I don't really want to work at the restaurant anymore, but it's like really the only consistent money I make. And he offered me a job. Well, not like a job, like help when he needs it, and he'll be needing it this week. So after I get out selling insurance today, I'm going to be going to the job site, and he's going to show me how to remove like the spacers in the tiles. Then Friday, I'm going to be all by myself, like moving out the spacers. And because of that, I wanted to get to the gym for 4:30, try to work out as quickly as I could while still getting a good workout in, because I'm going to the job site right after I finish, my workout. And with that, hopefully he said he thinks it'll take me about an hour. So say I get here for 4:30, let's say 4:30, 5:30, let's say I finished around 6, okay? Because I'm not going to be doing cardio since it's Friday. I'm going to be running around at work anyways. Don't want to do too much, and then also I genuinely do have to save some time. Let's say I'm done by 6. I don't think it'll take an hour to get to the job site, but let's say it takes an hour. So I get there for 7, work from 7 to 8 doing that, and then from 8 to 9 the ride back. Then I shower, get to church, stuff like that. After church I got a haircut, things of that nature. I'm just hoping I can still get in church because I'm not going to be able to get it in on Sunday because I have my game, unless like the game gets canceled because of rain or something like that. So we'll see how it goes. I do have a haircut for 1. Church starts at 12:15. My mom thinks I have to skip church, but the 12:15 masses are not like traditional. Like there's like no singing. They're just kind of talking, going through the motions. And there's maybe 20 people. So, handing out body of Christ and all that doesn't take too long. So I'm thinking I'll still be able to get there because it's a 10-minute drive. So if it starts at 12:15, let's say it ends at 12:45, get there, leave, get to the haircut place for 12:55. Fine and dandy. So, but I think that's all. Should start doing dips and took way too long explaining all that. So let's get a move on. Okay. Ooh. Got 10 at least, but let's get some shoulder work in. Doing a little dumbbell overhead press. And I'm not too sure how I feel about it. Because I was thinking when I finished like the dips, I'm walking over here. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do, military press. But I'm like, but Darius, we've been doing the dumbbell lately. And it might be better to just, kind of freely do it. Because that way, one arm can't be pushing more than the other. Both kind of got to push the same in order to get the weight up. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't necessarily really feel it too much, to the point where I don't know if I have to go with a lighter weight so that way I just like feel the strain on the muscles a little more, or what's going on. But I mean, Darius is already doing 65 with this, and I'm doing 50, so not ideal if I'm trying to beat him in every lifting category there is. My only plus side is that he's been missing a few workouts. Missed Saturday and Monday. Maybe that's my time to, get a few more gains in than him. That's all I got. Let's move some weight. Okay. Damn. Not ideal. Not ideal. Hopefully I do better on the last set, because that second one was not pretty. Okay, working on some lateral raises. Save a little bit of time. Just figured doing both at the same time as well, instead of doing a little single arm action on cables. However, the straps that I bought have the little D handle on it. So once I get those, maybe I get back into doing them laterally with the cable. So, but for right now, still got the 15 pounds. Still a great little workout with these two. I don't know when the hell I'll go up in weight again, because I know sometimes I do 25 or 30. I just feel like I tend to swing that a lot, and it's I don't know if it's the most ideal form of getting big, rounded 3D shoulders, but for right now, I think the 15s are doing just fine. Okay, maybe I'll go with the 20 for the next one. Okay, so running a little close on time here, so I figured get a little superset in, but it's pretty much become the norm at this point. So doing a little skull crusher action, still got the 70 pounds. And I'm doing the twist one first, so that way I could get like a cable crunch in and then a tricep push down in at the same time. I'm probably going to switch the handles out because I don't really like the straight bar, so I'll probably switch it out with a V handle and like the black handle that I like to use for the cable crunch. But like I said, I'm running close on time, so let me get this set started. Okay. Okay, doing another little superset here. And I've been moving quick. It'd be like tricep, ab, now on my third set of triceps. So got the V-bar here, got my, can't see, but got the like fancy black handle underneath. I've been rotating them just because I found my tricep exercises, you know. I really don't think anything's better for me. I mean, optimally, maybe, scientifically, possibly, but there probably is a better, you know, 1-2 punch. But for me, for how it feels, nothing beats the skull crusher and the V-bar push down. So, gonna finish off my last set here, do my core work, get on that cardio bike. So, let's get after it here. Okay, time to get some posing in. I did my 30 minutes of cardio. Burned 400 plus calories, so feeling quite good about that. And yeah, I had to really push there at the end because I was like close. I was like 390 with like 10 seconds left, like 390 calories burned with like 10 seconds left. And I'm like, like I was definitely pedaling my hardest, trying to I just want to reach that 400 mark. I think that's about all the posing I got. But yeah, yesterday was it was a great day yesterday, honestly. I came to the gym. The saddest part about yesterday is not seeing Darius to work out with him and then not getting a proper amount of sleep. But like, so right after the gym, went straight to my lady's house. We went to this nice little development and we just went on a walk and admired the pretty houses. And then I'm just nitpicking the houses because I was super jealous of how nice every single house was. And yeah, we probably an hour plus walk because we go up one street, then like go back down. A lot of like one way, so we'd go down one way to like see the houses and then walk back up. It was nice, really nice. And after that, the original plan was after our walk for me to, like, we were both gonna go to my house. I was gonna hop in the shower real quick, and then we were gonna watch some Squid Games, and I was gonna go to my grandma's to eat some Taco Bell, and she was gonna go to her friend's house because she has like this tradition where they all hang out on like Memorial Day and sleep in a tent. But it's not how it turned out. So her mom cooked for like a cookout on Sunday, but obviously neither of us were there because we were at Knoebels, but there was a lot of leftovers, so we had some leftovers. I had like 3 burgers, no buns because I was trying to save what calories I could, and then some pasta salad. And Had a lot of fruit. I think that was it. We played some cornhole. It was a good old dandy of a time. But then Darius texted me saying he was having a cookout, and I'm like, bam. I just ate, but this is my bro. And, you know, we like never hang out outside of the gym and work. We don't hang out. So I'm like, oh, yeah, for sure. Let me pull up. So that's what I did there. And stopped in, had another burger, some pasta salad, brought some food home, but hung out with Darius for maybe an hour or two. Then went to my grandma's to cut her grass, and they got the Taco Bell. She didn't finish her nuggets, and I'm saying, damn, I really wish, you know, I kind of came over to, you know, have like the Taco Bell like nugget meal with the Bell sauce, and a soda, some like cheesy fries or whatever the hell they're called. Figured that would have been great. And my grandma was like, oh, you know, have some here. So then I had some chicken nuggets, tenders, bites, whatever you want to call them. And after which I cut the grass. Cutting her grass takes like an hour and a half with everything she has in her yard. So I did that, and then my friend Zach texted me saying that, well, his brother texted me first, but then my friend Zach texted me after, asking what I was doing. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm cutting the grass, but like nothing at night. So then I went over to their house and I had s'mores. So I had a decent amount of food, and I gained, I'd have to check, but it was like point something. It was nothing too crazy. I think I was like 185.1 or something like that. And I was 185 even yesterday. So not bad, but still not ideal, because I was honestly expecting to be in the 170s by this point during the cut. And I was thinking like by the end of June, I'd have my 6-pack, and then kind of just main gain from like, because I figured end of June I'd have the 6-pack. So July, August, September, maybe like main gain. And then come October, bulk back up. But not the case. So might just be cutting throughout the whole summer, which would be unfortunate, because like I want to pull up to a pool with like a 6-pack that's so sharp that you could take cheese and just like grate it on my abs. That's like the type of, you know, physique I would admire to have. But yeah, yesterday was great. Sunday was even better. It just makes today so sad going into work. But it is what it is. Hopefully not too many bullshit stuff going on. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's all I got. I don't feel tired at all right now. Like my original plan was to get this workout done as quickly as possible so I could take a nap, because I did, like by the time I got back from my friend Zach's house, it was probably 12 something, and I went to bed. So probably only around 5 hours of sleep. Not ideal. And like I said, I know I'm yawning right now, but I really don't feel tired at this moment, probably because I just did, 30 minutes of cardio where so probably not feeling it too crazy, but just scared, because when I get into work, that's when I start to feel it. So I leave an energy drink there anymore, because past couple weeks, honestly, I'm just starting to, fall asleep at work, and not ideal, because I posted the goal video. I want to make 10K a month, and can't make 10K a month if I'm falling asleep and not doing anything. But we'll see. We'll see where this little life takes us. If you made this far in the video, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.